I lost my hook, but it's actually sitting in my project, so I did not lose it. I did not lose it at all. But I was looking for it. Anyway, oh, my yarn, something's happened to my yarn. Ah! Oh dear. Anyway, today we are working on this. Can I show you? This star blanket. Yay! Yeah, I don't have video this week, so this is gonna be the video, guys. I hope that's alright. Hello, I'm sorry I was late. Sassy little message in the Discord. Hello. How are you guys? What's been happening? I never know how to set this camera up so that you can actually see what I'm working on. You don't need to see this much of my bedroom. This is not my bedroom. My study. Your stand ended yesterday and I have nothing to watch. Well, you can body double with me. Are you making anything, Maddie? Teehee. I love that YouTube is offering me a translate option for teehee. Did you know you spoke another language? I had music playing, but my laptop's just like not deciding not to play it. So no background music for you. Rainbow dog bandanas. Oh, I saw you were making them for your markets, right? I'm gonna try restarting that and see if it helps. How have your markets been going, Maddie? And I'm impressed that you have remembered to start prepping for the cat one. I think I would have done that again this year had the circumstances not been what they are with my life coming up. Yeah. Did you figure out what to do with the donation thing? It's staring me in the face. All right, let's see if I can get some kind of background music going. I don't even know if you guys can hear it, but it makes me feel a little bit better when it's on. Hi, Michelle. Welcome in. How are you? I am working on this blanket. I vaguely set up signs on Canva. That's the first step, man. That's the first step. We'll take that. I had a very slow work day today, so I feel like I'm gonna hopefully make progress on this whip and then I'll feel better about it. But I've been yarning? Winding heaps of yarn in an attempt to tidy my room because my room is a mess. Like there's stuff, you can kind of half see it there. There's stuff everywhere. I need to sort it out. I don't know how much yarn everything's going to use, so I don't know about prices yet. Yeah, I can't help you with that in that I have made possum palaces before, but it was before I was like weighing stuff, so I can't really tell you how much it's going to use. Yeah, I don't know. Hello, Benny. Welcome. Michelle, I'm good. Sorry, I don't know if I messaged back. I'm a little bit tired. I've not been sleeping very well. Because turns out it is hard to get comfortable for a full night of sleep. So there's just been lots of tossing and turning, but I think I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring out. Ooh, what movie are you seeing? What movie you seeing? I wanted to go to a movie the other weekend and there was like nothing out on that we wanted to see and it was very disappointing. But I feel like there's been a round of like releases since then. Oh, that means nothing to me. I'm so bad at films. I do know the name Alexander Skarsgård. However, I would not be able to tell you what that movie was or what it was about. You know? I don't know what is going on with this laptop. I'm grumpy at it. Anyway. What's everyone been working on? How's everyone's week been? It's only Tuesday. My God. We're not even halfway through the week. That's sad. It's definitely not safe for work, so I've just been telling people at work, oh, it's just a movie. Tell Babby to leave you alone and let you sleep. Honestly. Truly, truly. I think it's just gonna keep getting worse from here. It's all downhill from here, sleep-wise. Unfortunately. What is happening? I don't know how big to make this, because I think I want it to just be like a baby blanket. But in that case, it maybe is big enough, but I also want to just use up the yarn on it. I still have this much of this ball, but only this much of the white, which I'm doing every 4th row. So, no, every 5th row? Every 5th row. So I don't know if I just want to keep going until I run out of this, which honestly might only be one more row of this. I'm on phone and I accidentally swiped and ended up on some drilling DIY stream. Are you not into that? Love to drill. This is frustrating me that Spotify is not working. Keep going into, yeah, I am vaguely concerned that this won't get a whole round. I might have more up here somewhere. Potential. Hello, how are you? I don't know what that acronym means, and I have a healthy cynicism of the internet. And I'm not sure if I want to know. Oh no, it doesn't mean it. What? But hello. The internet doesn't tell me that that is an actual acronym of anything. So hopefully that's right. Yay, finally some music. Alright. I'm back. Yeah, this is like an old spot saver. And I don't want to buy more of it because I don't want to have to use it again. So, we'll see. There might be some frogging in my future if I don't have enough of it left to do a whole round, but hopefully I will. What's everyone else working on other than dog bandanas? Maybe we're in key smash territory. I also couldn't find anything. That makes me feel better. Clearly it means go to yarn help friend. Ah, yes, of course. The age-old acronym, go to yarn help friend. How could I forget? You're working on procrastinating? What are you procrastinating from? Remember when you were gonna learn how to crochet? That was fun. How's that? Have you tried again, or did you put it down and never pick it back up? Which is also totally fair and fine. Oh, we are making, yes, the balaclava. The beanie that you made for the donation, I finally actually got that stuff out and I've shipped it today. But it's so soft, that yarn. It's still a goal. I believe in you. Tell me if the music is too loud. And if you can't hear it, sorry. I can turn it up. You only have the face ribbing to go. That is... You're speedy. You're speedy at making things. Hi! I occasionally do lives. I'm trying to be better at them. And because I have not been organized enough to get a video for this week, I thought I would go live this week. But there will be one next week that I am filming currently. But welcome in. Hello, Sam. Michelle, you're working on a California King blanket. Holy moly. That is gonna be massive, I'm guessing. How far into it are we? I am making a star blanket. I don't know how you can see that it's a star, but it is a star, I promise. I'm in New South Wales, so the fires have not been near me, near my area. But I think I haven't heard much about them either recently, so I'm hoping that they've gotten a bit better in Victoria. That's bad. There's been so many things going on, it's like hard to keep track. 20 more rows to go. Oh my gosh, you're so close. Update on extreme fire weather. Oh, there's meant to be apparently another spike. So that's not great. Thank you. It is cute. I was just saying I'm not quite sure how big to make it. I also am showing you the back side that has all the all the yarn ends on it, but they'll get woven in later. It is this, where'd you come from? I think this is like Mandala Ombre from Lion Brand. I just got it in Millen's if you're Australian and have a spotlight near you. But yeah, it's a cool colorway. I have heaps of it and I was kind of just trying to think of a way to use it up. So there is indeed nothing wrong with a scraggly backside. It'll all get woven in. There won't be a front and back. But yeah, I don't know what size this will end up being. It will depend on whether or not what I decide to do with the like cream color that I'm putting in between it. I started this on my trip to New Zealand, which was in November, early November last year. So I feel like I haven't worked on it that religiously. I feel like for the amount I think I've worked on it, it's a pretty good size. I'm happy with it. But I was also working on an anchor today. If I can reach him. This is a custom order for a friend of mine. Again, ends not woven in, but how pretty are these eyes if you can see them? They're glittery. I can't make my phone focus, but I think they're going to be very, very cute. And I don't have much to go. I just have their like head bulge to finish. They look so funny without the head bulge, these anchors. Yeah, right? They look so goofy without the big bulge. But it's a friend of mine and he wanted it to match the underside of his snowboard. There's like this really sick red and kind of pink octopus on it. So I'm excited to finish this for him. I'm very close. I have been working on it on and off for like a while, but I finally attached the tentacles and did the head today. So I'm happy with that. What have you been up to, Sam? Yeah, no, you're amazing. I still have a crochet blanket from my great-great-grandmother and she hated weaving an end, so she just put a little quilt on the back. Honestly, I feel like I'm heading that way for any tapestries I do. I don't know if I can show you. Hee hee. That frog. I did not do any organization on the back of it because I'm like, the back of it is against a wall. I simply don't care enough. No one's gonna see it except me. But I know people put felt on the back of them and I'm like, that makes so much sense. I should just get felt. If ever I make a tapestry for someone else. They do. And they just both look really grumpy about life. I feel like the frog is annoyed at something and is told the cat about it, and the cat is like, meh, I feel bad. That's my lore for these two. Think smarter, not harder. Exactly, exactly. Animal Crossing villagers having a fight energy. Oh my god, yes. I actually got a tapestry design from Liz, who is another crochet, I was about to say streamer, YouTuber, Liz Arts and Crafts, and she has the present balloon from Animal Crossing as a tapestry, so I want to make that. So if I make that and hang it up, it'll like be even more even more Animal Crossing energy. I feel like I will, if you remind me, I will do that. I think it's even like a free one on her Ko-fi coffee page. I never know how to pronounce that ever. Let's see. I see you have messaged me. Where is it? Yeah, it's free. Free balloon present tapestry crochet pattern. You can choose to donate. I thought it was coffee as well, and then like everyone says Ko-fi, and then I second guess myself because I have no faith in myself. Hi Laurie, thank you. I immediately messaged so I wouldn't forget. That's a mood. Trying to think what I've been knitting. I've been cheating on crochet. Everyone says Ko-fi because they are stupid. I mean, their logo is coffee, so it makes sense. But I do kind of feel like they brought it on themselves. Ko-fi. Yes, I hear that a lot too. I always say coffee and then have the same thing, and then I wondered if it's to distinguish from buy me a... Oh yeah, because there is that buy me a coffee. Either way, still, I am a staunch GIF pronouncer. Hard G all the way. And I will not hear any further discussion on the matter. I feel like it's one that I'll never, like, I'm never going to change my mind on GIF. Too set in my ways on that one. The people who make Giphy, the like, you know, provider of the GIFs that you find on Instagram and whatever, I do wonder if they say it GIF so that it's like Jiffy, which is like a thing and would make more sense as a play on words. But yes, GIF is a sink cleaner in my mind, and I just can't get around it. There's so many. I mean, we could talk about this for a long time, but it's all I'm saying is the G stands for graphic, and from that alone, I will not change my mind. Is the cleaning product GIF a thing outside Australia? Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's a whole different ball game here. All right, working on a blanket on a humid day was certainly a choice that I could have not made. Jif is called something else in Canada, like something similar. Jif cleaner. I quite like sitting at my desk because I have a laptop in front of me. Hi Mel, welcome. How are you? Jif cleaner outside Australia. I don't know what to Google it. Oh, it is primarily branded as CIF in most of the world, including Europe and many international markets. Jif is only the name of it in Australia, New Zealand, Japan, the Middle East, and Nordic countries. According to Google's AI summary, so who knows, that could be completely wrong too. You'll pry my Jif sink cleaner from my cold dead hands. What you been working on, Mel? Nice to see you. Gonna start pronouncing GIF as... How are we pronouncing CIF? KIF? KIF? Would it be called something else in other countries? Apparently it's a French brand, but now owned by Unilever? Why is KIF called Jif in Australia? From the beginning, the product was called Jif or Kif, depending on how easy the word was to pronounce in the launch country. Interesting. In Germany, it's apparently... Yeah, give me Kif. That is what I think of when I say that. Is that how I don't know how to say the CIF version. We've gone too far. Or J is easier to pronounce in Australia, and the C is hard to pronounce, which is certainly my experience currently. Hey, Moonbeam! I hope it's not too late for you. Testing stuff. Going to start that jumper soon with Sherbet from Paddy's. Yes, Sherbet has been going off recently. Like, you and someone else both had an order of like 7 or 8 balls or something of it. So someone's doing some influencing. G'day, g'day, how are you? When did I start streaming? Today? It's way early compared to some of your eyes. Yes, I decided because I was working from home today, and I think maybe Kieran's going for a run when he gets home from work. I'm not convinced about that. I thought I would just go live as soon as I finished work for the day. So it is earlier than usual. Rue was making some things with it and it just looks so good. Yes, she sent me photos of her. I was just about to look for my phone so I could show you, which I obviously can't do. But the jumper that she's making in it looks so good. I feel like it shows the colors off really well. So I am very much enjoying getting the photo updates of that. You're making a little dashend. You saw ZK on the weekend, your fave YouTuber. Yes, he's been slacking. He's not been showing up anywhere. To be fair, I feel like he's usually only in my market videos because that's when he helps and can't get out of being in clips. Whereas and I haven't really done any vlogs lately. I'm vlogging this week, so we'll see. We'll see if he makes an appearance, but he's a shy boy. Trish, is that like for a test or an order or just... Wait, you do markets, right? I'm working on a blanket. Shocking, I know. I'm joining you today. I am also working on a blanket. I'm in Australia and it's like 5:30 in the afternoon here. Don't worry, everyone. I told CK we need to see a sliver of his arm in a video soon. Yeah. He's very, he can be very stubborn. I need his consent to put him in videos, which is good. It's only my second of the year. Oh, wow. I've also decided I'm going to make a twisted toadstool hat. Have I seen that before? Did they have like a moment a while ago in the community? Twisted toadstool hat. I really still want to make that jester hat that's like the hexagon, which is like a granny square hexagon, but then folded into like a jester hat and put into it, and like ribbing added to it. God, I cannot talk today. Anyway, it's cute. I put it in my Instagram broadcast channel because it was just like a free pattern. I just looked up the toadstool hat. Maddie, had you started one of these? Or am I thinking of someone else? Maybe a different kind of hat. That looks really cool though. You should do it. Yeah, the jester hat looks so fun. I do Marcus. I just had one on Saturday and only sold 4 things. After booth fee and coffee, I took home $4. Oh my gosh. Those kinds of days are just like devastating. Is that like kind of a regular weekend market? I always find it hard to figure out like which markets are worth going to and which ones aren't. I try now to just do like artisan markets or craft specific markets for that reason. But I've applied for a kind of different kind of market this year. I don't know if I'll get in, and if I do, I hope I'll be able to do it. I think it's in November. So I went to Rhea and Lucy and I was like, is it crazy to think that if we have a baby in like April, May, I can do a market in like November? But they assured me that it would be okay. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm feeling alright. I'm just like starting to get tired again. And I don't sleep very well. Which I don't sleep very well anyway. So what's the difference? There is definitely a difference though. Usually I get like after a few nights of not sleeping very well, I get tired enough that I sleep through the night, but I don't remember the last time I slept through the night. Which, it's just training. It's just training for having a newborn. Enjoy your burger, Benny. I thought I would need Aran weight, but I need DK/worsted. I hate how every American pattern is worsted because it's impossible to find here. Yes, I think worsted is like the Lily Sugar and Cream weight, right? I made a jester hat for my phone niece last year. She asked me if I'd make her one, and I told her she had to buy the pattern so she had some skin in the game. But, I mean, the one I've seen is a free pattern, so that's a good get. It's only the first Saturday of the month market. Yeah, it's also, I feel like, you know, maybe the time of year. Oh, worsted is... Isn't that Aran weight? I think that is Lily Sugar and Cream. I used Lily Sugar and Cream as worsted. I need to use Crapola Spotlight. I've come to a knot in this and I need to just fix that. Just gonna magic knot it myself. Because I can't be bothered doing anything else. And I am using this blanket, so if it starts unraveling at some point, that's fine. I'll fix it. Bye, Sam! Thanks! I'm sorry I missed that message. You might already be gone. No, Lily Sugar and Cream is like actually thick. Fairly thick. Definitely thicker than the like worsted... than the like 8-ply Marvel nonsense that you get at Spotlight. It is hard. I feel like you just got to go off gauge, really. No, I mean, we don't. We don't. I was more just using that as a gauge for how thick you needed. You can get it, but it's not exactly cheap. I have done like one of the wholesalers I use for getting like needles and hooks and stuff for Patty and Bango's place also sells Lily Sugar and Cream in like packs of 6, and that's like maybe the cheapest I've seen it. So that's where I got mine. And I just did one order and then I was like, okay, that's good for now. I got a digital caliper to check yarn thickness. That's what Auntie does. Back in business, I've fixed that knot. Love a good set of calipers. I just go based on vibes. I am not that Auntie and I are kismet. The magic knot scares me. To be fair, I don't use it in things that I plan not to keep, just in case. But when the thing I'm making is for me, I'm like, eh. It hasn't actually failed me yet, but your greatest nightmare. You do like have to pull it quite tight, I feel like, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that I'd risk it. I think I would just like properly weave it in for if I was making stuff for other people. But I guess for my own stuff, I figure I can fix it or sew it together, or I'll be like, well, I have no one to blame but myself if it falls apart. I actually think the only knot I make is the magic knot. Like, I never knot my ends, I just weave them in. I've seen how people treat my stuff at markets, it wouldn't survive. In Amy's, I never do it. Like, I just work it in, because you can leave it stuffed in the middle. Oh my gosh, I don't remember if I told you when I was at the cat market, this kid was like, had bought a little, like the itty bitty kitties off me. And then was like in front of my booth, literally throwing it as high as he possibly could. And then just letting it like fall on the ground. And did it for like 10 minutes or so. And then he came up to me, he was like, the eye broke. And I was like, yeah, you're not meant to throw it around on a concrete floor. Like, I can't help you. Like, treat your stuff better, dude. It's like, I don't know. They were also being very irritating like the whole weekend, these kids. So I just was like, I have zero sympathy, and also I can see what you're doing with it. You are not treating it normally. Like, sorry, man, but also not sorry at all. Nope. Well, if it isn't the consequences of your own actions. Seriously. And I forget, I think someone had this on their like Instagram stories the other day that was like, I think the fact you've said pickle, I don't know, I've tried to show that, so hopefully that works. Someone on their Instagram stories was also like, oh, I had a safety, like someone say that their safety eye fell out or like broke. I've never had this happen before, blah, blah, blah. And I messaged them that story and I was like, I'm almost certain that that person would have just been handling it really roughly, because I've also never had it happen except for this one kid that I could see what he was doing with it. Like, I had a kid at the Made Local grab a stress pickle and use it like a horse across my table for like 20 minutes. The mother didn't. Oh my gosh. At the point where your kid's been playing with something for 20 minutes, I feel like you should just buy that for your child for the sake of the stall holder, like the handmade stall holder. It is really hard when it's like kids doing stuff at your table, because I'm like, I don't want to parent you, but that's so annoying. And like the parents of these kids were nowhere to be seen because they were like showing cats and just were letting their kids do whatever the heck they wanted, I guess, while they were doing that. Hi, Auntie. Yeah, well, on day 2, they came back. So on day 1, these kids were like being so annoying and they kept asking for discounts on like, I don't know, these little cat things that I had. And I don't know what is going on. It's like holding so many random things for review. And I basically said I was like, you can have it for like whatever. You can have it for $10 if I do not see you for the rest of the day. If it's still here at the end of the day and I don't see you before then, you can have it for $10. I was like, the $5 discount is worth my sanity to not have to deal with you for the rest of the day in my head. And she actually did it, to be fair to her. So that was a good tactic on day 1. And then on day 2, there was like a different helper for the store behind us. And she ended up telling the kids off. And Kieran and I were like, oh my God, thank you so much. They've been so annoying all weekend. Like, and we don't like know what to do because their parents aren't anywhere and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, they're not your kids? And we were like, no, I'm offended that you think they're our children and that we would just let them do that. I don't know. It was very weird, but funny. Automod said no pickle, no produce, no food related words. Seriously. I'm from New England, so that's part of my home training. Yeah, I can't believe that they didn't buy that from you, Maddie. That is wild. You play with produce for more than 20 seconds, I expect a sale. Surely you also see people just randomly eat your produce, right? Like, people stealing a grape here and there. I saw my first market and 2 little girls came by and squeezed the heck out of my loaf cats. Their mum was standing right there. Oh, how was your market, by the way? I saw that you said it went well, so I'm hoping it was all good. Anti-grocery mod. Seriously, the auto mod's going off today. I'm lucky I've had not that. I have not had that happen. I've had kids ask, what do I have for free? Yes. I have also like really tried to find patterns that are like, I just don't know that it's reasonable to have anything, like nothing that I can think of for like a $5 price point. And this is Australian dollars for those in the US. So I guess I don't know what the equivalent would be. $3.50 in the US. I've not seen anyone in the US sell anything for $3.50 either. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I do see people sell things for $5, which is like $7, which I still find, I feel like the cheapest I can get to is $10. Hi Zoe, I am working on a star blanket just in like a crochet stitch. I've had this whip since November, which isn't like super long, but just trying to get some work done on it to stash bust a little bit. We were talking good things about Auntie. You made loads of new friends. Yeah, yay! Making vendor friends is fun. People who try grapes do tend to buy them, though, as we get premium quality. Yeah, nice. 15 minutes of time is $6.25 for minimum wage. It's not possible, yeah. Yeah, sell worms. Sell worms. I decided to make some octos for $10 purely because I'm stash busting that yarn. To be fair, I think $10, like $10 is doable for small items. That's what I have my claw machine at, and I feel like it's fair for what I put in the claw machine, but like I couldn't go any lower. How are you, Zoe? Are you also a crocheter? Yeah, I mean, like, discounting stuff that you just don't want anymore, I can see putting for like a lower price point, but I have a 2 for $5 bucket and it's all my small yeah, or plushies I can't sell. See, that feels reasonable. I also feel like it depends where you are. I guess I'm in Sydney, so I have like a Sydney lens on pricing, which I don't live in the cheapest city in the world. I do crochet plushies as well. I actually probably usually crochet plushies, but I'm just trying to get rid of this at the moment. I don't have any within reach of me. Actually, you know what? Here is something that I've been wanting. I made this ages ago and I struggled with it because it was like my early plushie making days. But I really want to try it again and try and make more of them. These little Pong Dang the cats. Maddie, you made these, right? Hi, Miss Lily. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Yeah, $5 stickers is smart. $10 pocket ghosts. Oh yeah. Yeah, I feel like $10 is not easy, but like there are definitely things that you can make. Like the All From Jade pocket whales, I find that they are quick enough to put at $10. I'm trying to pull you to the blanket side. Oh. Yes. I have not used that though. For this pattern, obviously. No, I still have it. Don't worry. I use it for the loaves. Because I have bought that pattern so I don't feel bad. And I also have this pattern my friend gave me. She bought me, this is the Bango version. The grey and white. And she also bought me the bundle that had Patty in it. Who I never made. Sorry, Patty. Yes. I have never used a digital caliper in my life. I feel like you two are much more, I don't know. Auntie, definitely. You're very data driven. My market is in a really low income zone and they don't have ones over 30, but I still have a handful over 50. And they don't like, sorry, the ones over 30. Yeah, I feel like it really is area dependent. Because there is an element of like, if you don't do it for your full-time job, which I don't work full-time, like there is an element, I'm like, I don't need to make a full-time wage off this, but also I don't want to like I don't want to cheapen the craft by pricing stuff cheaply because there are people who make their living off it. But if you're in a lower income area, then like I would also probably be pricing it cheap enough to actually get rid of it so that I wasn't just overflowing with plushies. Every time I visit my brother, I'm reminded some people won't think twice about the price. Yeah, that's the thing. The right people find it. And I think if you do craft markets and like art markets, those are the people who like, that's the target audience for it. You crochet plushies too and sell them at school. I love that. Do you have any favorite patterns? Me and spreadsheets. Yeah. To be fair, I don't think I've really heard, like, I've had kids ask if I have anything for like $5 or like, do I have anything cheaper? But I figure like they're kids, that's fine. And a lot of the time, if their parents are with them, they'll be like, well, no, it's because it's handmade. Like, and kind of explain it a little bit. The anchor pattern, I am working on an anchor at the moment. I showed it just earlier. I just have his little head bulge to sew on and his underbelly. You can complain about rent being too high, but you don't need anything I make. Yes, this is also true. Definitely a difference between like crochet plushies or crochet items and like groceries or shelter, you know? They should be held to different standards, I think, in terms of affordability. but also you need to be able to pay your rent. So like, you know. I feel like I've done this round differently to how I did all the other rounds. Ah well, whatever. Yes. Oh, Auntie. Okay, I'll show you Anchor again because Auntie sent me this red yarn. Saved me. Look. This is the burnout pink quartz underneath, and then this is the red. It looks so good. I need to stuff him and add his head bulge and underbelly and sew these little bits in, but he's looking good. And I have Lucy's eyes in there that my camera never focuses on, but I'm excited. I'm hoping I will finish this tonight, maybe, but I wanted something more mindless to work on for this. How long have I crocheted for? I've crocheted plushies for maybe like 4 years now. No, not even. I think I started crocheting plushies like towards the end of 2021 or start of 2022. And before that, I really had only made like a granny square blanket. So, yeah. Alright. We finished a row. I'm happy with that. That's pretty good. Do you sell the anchors at your school, Zoe? They take ages. I finally prepared the listing for mine on my website, but I haven't set it live yet because I need to add photos to it. But I do really like making them. I've got a bunch of, I really want to make one in this yarn. This is another Burnout Mystical yarn, but I think it would also make a really good anchor. And same with this, but I don't think I have enough of it, which is sad. I could maybe make a mini in that one. Oh my goodness. Okay, my phone did that thing again. I was like, it's been like suspiciously quiet in comments, so I've just had to open it on my phone. So sorry, I was not ignoring you, and now let me figure out where it broke. Oh, the bun I made. Okay, I'm back. The bun I made was, yes, a pattern that I made based on my friend's like picture book, which is such a cute picture book. If you have little people in your life, go check it out, honestly. It's very, very cute. But, oh, there we go. All of the comments just came up. Yes, I just need to, I want to check with her, basically, before I do anything with the pattern with it. Because obviously it's like her character, and I don't think she'd mind, but I don't know how that works. So I will ask her, and then I have written it up just like because I wanted to make a second one for her. So yeah, let's see. No, I don't hate you all, I swear. This happened before as well on my thing. My rent makes me cry almost daily at this point. I feel like the overwhelmed screaming kitty. Yes. Yes. Give Lucy back her eyes right now. Ah, how is she meant to see? I'm sorry, Lucy. It's giving Valentine's Day. It is based on a snowboard. An octopus on the back of a snowboard. I've got some giant eyes to review. They didn't have any backing, so I'll pull out the resin. I'm just catching up. I did not watch the Bad Bunny halftime show, but I've seen clips of it and enjoyed it. Listings are my enemy. Oh my gosh. Yes. I put them off, and I just feel like I need to get to a point where I'm caught up on them so that as I finish things, I can just like list them immediately, because I usually take photos of stuff to like show people or whatever. So I just need to actually put them. People don't really buy stuff off my website anyway though, because my audience is mostly crocheters, but at least if I do that, they would be there for like when I do my next market or whatever, you know? I am not sure if it would be on Amazon. It might not be out in America yet. I think potentially it's coming out in March in other regions. The book is called Bun. I'll find a link, Moonbeam, and I'll put it in Discord. I found a solution to listing woes. Donated whole beanie stash. Yes, that is one way to do it. You, Mel, famously known as a hater. You know me. You know me well. Hate everyone, hate everything. Just a little negative Nancy over here. I love the idea of gifting the book and a plushie to my friends with kids. Oh, that would be a really cute idea. I find I get too annoyed with inventory. I try to have market stock and online stock separate, but it makes it a whole mess. Yes, I did see. Okay, now that you're back on here, I can stop looking down there because I feel rude. I'm not looking at you, but I have to catch up on the messages. I saw that Tiana from Oh So Stitched is moving to use the Shopify point of sale system so that she can have the same inventory across like her website and not. But you're on Square for your website anyway, aren't you? When you get the pattern sorted, you could talk to your friend about creating a crochet kit with the pattern and a book and your yarn. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be cute. I have no concept of how that would work because she didn't self-publish it. It is published through a traditional publisher. So I don't know about rights, etc. Yeah, I've had a feeling that you used Square. I don't know how that, I don't know. I've never used their website function, so I don't know how it works, but when Tiana was saying that, I was like, maybe that makes sense for me to do when I do markets, like not have to upkeep Square and Shopify, but that's scary. There's also just like so many listings that I wouldn't bother putting on my website, like all of the $10 items. I'm not putting them on my website. People aren't buying them and paying shipping on them, you know? I'm not so worried about getting the stock. It's more the like reselling legalities. Square website's pretty okay. Simple, settle, but it's good for inventory management. Yeah, like I do like using it for markets because it's really easy to just add a new item, because I always inevitably have forgotten to add something to my inventory and then someone wants to buy it and I'm like, oop, just give me 1 sec. Add it as an item really quickly and then so that I have it to track. After working with your yarn, then going to Motivera, my hands got so sore. Oh my gosh, yes. When I did that day of using blanket yarn, I was like, my hands aren't built for this. Take me back to my skinnier yarn. Yeah, I feel like unless you've got platforms to direct traffic to your own website, Etsy probably is the way to go. even, well, or some other kind of marketplace. I mean, I would love if a proper heavy hitter Etsy competitor came along. That would be great. Trying to find things at markets, I need to word it in my way. Yes. I kind of have to do that for my markets because Kieran helps me and he doesn't know the names of stuff. Like if I put in anchor, or like for the drifts, for example, he's like, what is this? There's no octopus listing. I'm like, ah, yes, I see. I need to make it very obvious what these things are. Man, I don't have time for that, but if you make it, you build it, people will come. When I leave my mom at my stall, I have to take my phone so she can call me if someone wants to buy something. Yes, that is also an option. I need a skin tone. I'm going to get your yarn sample so I can see the colors. Depending on what, the wallaby is a very good skin tone. The new wallaby color. I'm very happy with it. I need to get my samples sorted, as Maddie has also been asking me to do, because I haven't had the Moo Moo ones in ages. My mom had made them for me because she's the best. So I just need to like send some yarn home with her so she can help me again. I mean, I could do it, but I yearn for the moo. I know. I really do have to just get off my behind and do them. Especially because there's new colors in that one. And same with Patty's plush, there's new colors I need to... I'm sorry, everybody. But I appreciate this. I need to be gently bullied into actually doing it and adding it to my to-do list. The other option is I just buy every color, which I would if I had more money. Don't be doing that. I feel like the sample card is definitely the more, what's the word? Like, more conservative option. I'm making a one-piece set of 7 characters. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, I think Wallaby would be good. I have some here. Hang on. Please hold. Let me get it out. I'll get another color as well so I can like compare it for you. Ah. This is Bandicoot. Okay. I don't know if you have any Bandicoot in your stash, and I don't know if this lighting is gonna help, but this one is Bandicoot and it's darker. This is not the best lighting. Just put but you see what I mean? That is a compromising position. But this is, the top one is the Wallaby, so it's like a lighter, more skin colory one. I think potentially people have sent, have tagged Patty and Bango's place in makes with it. I have a dog bone rug because it was cheap at Aldi and it's memory foam, and when I when I put my desk into standing mode, which admittedly I've not done in the last few months, I stand on it. Also, the cats really like to sleep on it. I keep forgetting about memory foam. It's not like full-on memory foam, like not like a, I don't know, pillow type memory foam. But basically when I got my standing desk, my friend was like, you need a standing mat. Because she cares about me and my body's health. So I listened to her, because I always listen to her. have the squeakiest chair. I need a new I need a new office chair. This is so old. And it was like cheap when I bought it. That will be like the one I was using. I'm still using up my valuable velour that came in the bags. Oh, yes, I remember those. I have my desk on a rug and I hid a memory foam standing mat under it. Nice. I got one for shoots and it's a game changer. Auntie, I don't understand. Got what for shoots? What's shoots? What's happening? Anytime this happens, I feel like I've forgotten something I've said and that it should be really obvious. I had to get new wheels for my chair. It was a whole thing, yeah. I like this because the cats can use it when I am not using it. And when I need it, it's very easy to pull over. Photo shoots. That makes sense. That makes sense because Auntie does photo shoots. My brain's not connecting the dots today. I've had a full day of work. Yes, this is all making sense, Auntie. I got the yellow, blue, and orange last time and I love them. I'm so glad you like them. It's been nice being able to add some new colors as well. One day we'll be able to add more. Wow, what does the auto mod hate now? What the heck? Hi, Alyssa. I am growing extra brain cells. I have that. I've now saved that Modern Family as like a screen cap or whatever of a Modern Family scene where Gloria is like, I have 2 brains in my body and I've never been so dumb. And I send it to people a lot. How are you, Alyssa? What's been going on? I feel like I do put my yarns in my videos often enough. I don't need to be making more ads. I'm happy for it to just like truck along. It's all good. It's all groovy. I do need to take new photos of 2 of the Kestrel colorways that are like quite different dye lots to the original. And I've just been too lazy. I've had them, not lazy, tired and prioritizing other things. Hi, Claire. I am waving back to you in spirit with as my hands crochet. I need to get this off my lap because I'm so warm in it. What's everyone having for dinner tonight? Or had for dinner if you're in the US and it's like 11 p.m. or something for you. Hey Pip! How are you? Welcome, welcome. Will you restock Quokka? Yes. Yes, it will be restocked. Hopefully in not too long. I'll be able to restock some of those because Cockatoo is also out. So I need to get both of them back. Tofu burgers, delicious. Delicious burger. I'm having my morning cuppa and wish I could crochet, but sadly need to go to work. Oh no. I understand that feeling all too well. I have just finished my work day, so I'm at the other end. I'm at the other end of the day. having my afternoon tea and crocheting. Mushrooms and pasta. I think we are having lasagna tonight. Which, if Karen goes for a run, I will need to cook. Sweet potato, eggplant, and some kimchi gyoza. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. Dang. Chicken salad wraps, I'm into that too. A classic, especially in summer. Ramen and leftover smoked brisket. Oh my god, yum. Damn. My dinner seems boring. Now I'm getting hungry. I shouldn't have asked that question. This is why I can never watch cooking shows, because I just toast with Nutella. I also rate that. But yeah, if I watch like cooking shows or baking shows, I just get so hungry. I need to like have a tasty little snack if I'm gonna watch anything like that, so that I don't feel too envious. And MasterChef I can't watch because I cry when the contestants get out because I'm a sucker. I'm trying to work out how to decide on dog bandana sizes. Yeah, I feel like dog stuff is so much harder than cat stuff, because I know cats can come in different sizes, but I feel like the variance is not quite so big. You're having spaghetti? We're almost having the same thing. Same thing, different pasta shapes. I need to go shopping. I think the only treat I have right now is dried marshmallows. What's the difference between dried marshmallows and regular marshmallows? I've been watching heaps of Korean street food. It looks so yummy. Oh my gosh. We went to Korea a couple years ago, like 2.5 years ago maybe, and we were staying in an area that had like night market, like nightly food night markets. And every night I was like, I know we've eaten, but I want to go get my little dessert from down there. Get my $1 Korean pancake. Delicious. Well, now I want sushi. It's totally worth sussing big stores for sizing. Oh yeah, that is an idea. That is a smart idea. The dried ones are the kind that come in hot chocolate, but I put them in dirty chai as a treat. Oh, I see. I feel like that's just the standard marshmallow here. You tried snooping online for sizes? Didn't help? Bye, Mel. Thank you for hanging out. I am sure we will chat soon. Tteokbokki is my current yum. Yeah. I really like it, and then I hit a point with it where I'm like, it just got too spicy for me. But I don't want to be that person who asks for it not spicy. It's all based on neck circumference. Ooh. As in, are you trying to figure out how to make like a small, medium, large size, or like, as in what size of bandana to make each of those sizes? God. Oh, how many rows to do? I see. I mean, having never had a dog as a pet, I cannot help. But I believe in you, Maddie. I have faith in your ability to figure it out. Did 15 rounds, so your brother's gigantic dog which will be the biggest size. So he's got to grade it down from there. You need to find some like dog models. Surely 3 rounds for a cat-sized dog. Yeah. Yeah. You need to like get people at your market. You need to make the larger size and then get people at your market with dogs to help you by like holding up the larger size and then deciding at what point you should stop for their size. Yeah, exactly. Harass the locals. Get a $1 discount if you let me if you let me measure this bandana on your dog. I'm in Indiana. It's 2:12 a.m. Oh my gosh. Ziti and garlic bread. That sounds so delicious. What is going on with these? Come here, doggy. Come here, doggy. The auto mod did not like come here, doggy. Doggo sizes vary too much. Yeah, they really do. I mean, potentially you could make some sizes and then if people are like, oh, it doesn't quite fit my dog, you can like adjust them. Or offer custom sizes in between. But yes, it does get a bit fiddly, doesn't it? Especially for markets when like you don't know if you'll see people again. Why is nothing easy? Why is nothing easy? And then colors. Yes. This is the thing with crochet that I'm like, I want to be able to like, it's really hard to offer custom colors and listings and stuff that isn't a complete schmozzle to get up online somewhere and that is still easy for people to buy without having to like fill out a form and then wait for you to get back to them, and like it's all just feels too hard sometimes. Wailing. Truly, that is how it be sometimes, for sure. Have you heard anything from Oz Feline Fair, Maddie? Like, are they coming back? Are they what's happening? It was what, June or July last year? I am Banshee. No, neither. I haven't. The website is down too. Nice. Cool, 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 cool. It's worth doing sample sizes to measure in person, like XL, S to XL, and then have them as a made-to-order thing. True. I feel like people at markets just want the like instant dopamine hit though of buying something. They said they need to work around other events being on at the venues. Yes, that makes sense. Yeah, also, I don't know what's going on this year, but it was the same with Colourful Minds, which I normally do. They normally have one in March and October. And March I would have been able to do, and I was so excited, and then they had to do Canberra in March instead because they couldn't get the venue in Sydney. And now the Sydney one is in May, and I was like, well, that's definitely not happening for me. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that things go smoothly enough that I can do the October, well, if they have one around October time, that I can do that one. Oh, I don't think Auntie doesn't need them. It's Flying Fox Crochet who needs them. But also said that they found sizes. It's just the realities of the sizes. I did that with my Hexicardies at the market so people could try. Yeah, I feel like Hexicardies as well are something you don't want to have to like make to be in stock because they're such a like, what's the word? Time investment. The few written patterns reckon 4 rounds, 7 rounds, and 9 rounds. I mean, I guess that's a place to start if you like make them and then like take them to a market and test them on some dogs. I do not like this. Nope. Another one I looked at says 5 rounds and 10 rounds. Oh no. 5, 10, 15 makes sense. I feel like that's a reasonable starting point. Bloody nose. Exactly. Why don't you go and adopt a dog in every size and then you'll know? What great problem solving. I also feel like though with dogs, like they're not humans, like they don't have to fit exactly, you know what I mean? Like, exactly, just go back to your workplace, be like, hey, what's up? I used 15 rounds on both my brother's dogs. Oh my god, why does this auto mod also hate dogs? What is happening? You heard it first, dogs aren't humans. Breaking news. And the second one is a much smaller doggo. I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like it's just more forgiving in terms of like, if a dog's not gonna like wearing something around its neck, that's a different story, but like size-wise. Can't talk about dogs, can't talk about food. What's left? Honestly. I need to go into my like setting. I don't know where I do these settings, but I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out after this and try and make it so that it allows talk of dogs and food. Absolutely no one say anything about hot dogs. Don't say the HD word. ADHD got all of you meaning. All damn hot dogs. They're big bodied but skinny giraffe neck. Greyhounds are so cute. I also love greyhounds. Kieran wants to get a whippet. I mean, not in the near future, but if we were to get a dog, he wants a whippet. But I'm petitioning. I'm like, if we get a dog, we should get a greyhound. I mean, we've got 2 cats. We're not getting a dog. Whippets are a good choice, but you can't... Well, I would rather, like, adopt a dog, you know? And I feel like whippets don't come around that often in need of adoption. Also, I'm like, we have 2 cats. I don't need a dog that also acts like a cat and only likes its humans, you know? Yeah. Yeah, and I don't want to, like, pay a breeder. I don't know. We got our cats off the street. I mean, Bango, we actually got off the street. Paddy, we foster failed. You'll struggle to find a rescue that'll give a greyhound to a cat home. Well, yeah, exactly. This is also what I mean. I'm like, while we have cats, I don't really want a dog. They're too much responsibility, she says, about to have a human child. But like, it's different. It's different with dogs. You might be getting a whippet, but it's got to be okay by itself, which isn't too common. May I suggest a sphinx? It's basically a second baby. I think one baby will be plenty. One baby, two fur babies. That's enough for me. Alright, we have finished another round, and I feel like I'm gonna go suss out some food. See where Kieran's at, because he's usually home by now, and he's not. Did I just speak him into existence? I feel like I just heard outside gate. I feel like I might have like potentially added some stitches to his blanket, but it doesn't really matter. Blankets are forgiving. Alright fam, that's me done. We did like 2 rows on this blanket, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's pretty big. So we'll take that, Frog the whole blanket, yeah. I give up on it. At most I'd have to frog 2 rows. I need to pet a cat or dog. Alright, my lovely crochet family. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you later. See you online. See you on Instagram and Discord and all those other places. And I will have another video out next week, but not this week, sorry! Bye friends! Good luck with all of your various projects in progress. And I will catch you next time. Bye!